A new scientific study says ozone kills dozens of Utahns every year.
Yeah, Fox 13's Max Roth is joining us in studio right now with a look at the problem that's easy to overlook. Max.
Yeah, Hope, it's easy to overlook because it is so easy to look through. We know just by looking that the air is bad in a winter inversion because it's a particulate rather than a gas. It's completely different to our eyes, but to our lungs and heart, it can be just as bad.
Ozone is a colorless, odorless gas.
Look across the Salt Lake Valley on a beautiful summer day. You could be looking through dangerous levels of ozone. Our cars, lawnmowers, and industries provide the ingredients, and the summer sun cooks it. But ozone isn't all bad.
Ozone up high protects us, and that's part of the earth layers, but ozone down low is actually generated through light and chemical reactions in the atmosphere.
This study from New York University and the American Thoracic Society looks at air quality and health records across the U.S. In Utah, they say Weber and Davis counties experience 11 deaths annually due to ozone. The Salt Lake Valley sees 13 deaths a year. Add 7 deaths in the Utah Valley, 5 in Washington County, and 1 in Cache County. 37 Utahns die each year because of ozone, they say. Just like the ugly inversions of winter, this near invisible summer threat gets trapped in our populated valleys.
Even though we don't necessarily have really high per capita emissions, because of our geography, we tend to accumulate more.
And aside from those 37 deaths, tens of thousands of Utahns feel some kind of impact.
This is a concern we need to be addressing now that's only going to escalate in the future.
For individual health, knowledge is the key. With smart decisions, you can maintain an active schedule and avoid ozone.
Usually the hottest part of the day is when the ozone levels are higher, and you can schedule your outdoor activities around that.
Well, if you're like me and you've always been a little confused about ozone, we had help in that story, as you saw, from Intermountain Healthcare. They gave us a link to this really helpful handout that explains ozone and how to read the different levels if you go to cleanair.gov, and you'll be able to see that in our story on fox13now.com. Live in studio, Max Roth, Fox 13 News, Utah.